Good morning. Good morning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. A lot of stuff going on with Brett, a lot of drama, and I'm going to address some of that today. Now, here's the thing. Okay, first of all, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button if you're watching over on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a member. The members are growing. We're growing in this space. If you're watching me over on X, give me a follow and repost this post because people are going to need to see this video. I'm going to talk about objectively what's going on with a disclaimer. I have been paid to do Brett promotion before. I own a lot of Brett. So it would be my interest to speak highly of Brett, but I'm objective. I've been in a position with Satama where I've owned a lot of Satama. I mean, a lot. And I saw the devs doing some fuck shit and I address it because that's the right thing to do. So when we go over what's going on, I will talk about my theory and my vision of all what's going on. Because a lot of people say it's a nothing burger. A lot of people say it's something. There's a lot going on. I want to talk about it. Caesar calls versus Crash and friends. I know Crash. I know Caesar. I've spoken to them both on multiple occasions, right? But I'm going to speak objectively here because we got to get down to what's going on, because the truth is Brett is massively dumping today. Massively. It's down 13. Well, not that crazy, but it's down 13%. But this is a big dump right here. It's probably the worst dump Brett's had. You can see all the different red candles on the day chart, and look at the cryptocurrency market's dumping, and the meme coin market is dumping. But this is part of the game, right? You know what I mean? It's not dumping like this is dumping, okay, or pulling back. But it's good to kind of talk about what's going on. You know what I mean? So, very nice, Professor of How. Very nice, good, beautiful update. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. If you're, go ahead and check out my link tree. I have an Instagram and a TikTok that I made. If you want to get crypto, it's probably going to be more general cryptocurrency news and some meme coin stuff sprinkled in. Because I realize that TikTok doesn't really like meme coin stuff. So general cryptocurrency stuff, like what's going on with the entire market. If you're not a big meme coin person, check me out over there. I talk about the boring crypto stuff that a lot of people want to hear about, but not a lot of people on this channel. Okay, welcome my members, Alexandra Bullets. Well, I'll greet the members here. Give people a few minutes to get in here before we get to the point with Brett. Bernie, good morning. Jayhawk, good morning. I got you, Jayhawk. It's Thomas, Slim Jesus, Obeyed. Bud, what's up? Sacco, somebody speak to my manager. Who else we got? Stephanie, good morning. You're honorary member. Alexandra, good morning, baby. How you doing, baby? Oh, jeez. Arman, how you doing, bro? There's no DJs on TikTok. Not enough DJs, Rashad. Not enough DJs. Bro, I'm working. Shut your goddamn mouth 1 minute. All right, everybody be quiet for Bernie. You know what I mean? Okay, so obviously Brett's dumping. What's going on? Well, Crash made this post, right? He says, you don't have to be an on-chain expert to see that the execution on Brett has been top tier. One of the most successful meme coins in history, which is true. Brett is one of the most successful meme coins in history on a new on a layer 2 solution from Coinbase that's going to be successful, right? It's the first big meme coin, right? First project, right? Really. The first meme coin on Base to reach 200 million, 300 million, 400 million, 500 million, 600 million, 700 million, 800 million. 150,000 holders. That's crazy. Brett is spendable in real life. I think that's not important. One of the fastest coins to reach, I mean, it can be important, help with chip. One of the fastest coins to ever reach $500 million market cap. People can hate all they want, but it doesn't change the success, the memes, and the community. They can say this point about Brett is bearish, but Brett is the strongest and most successful chart in the entire chain. While much of the hate comes from the products that have been dumped to hell, I can only imagine how some of these other coins were launched and how much was dumped by insiders or team members of these other tokens. The charts don't lie. Well, every token is down and to the right. Brett is up and to the right. Keep finding ways to hate or FUD, but the results will continue to speak for itself. Everything is on chain. There is nothing to hide. The truth is that most successful coins have a high 1% in the top 50 holders. That is true. Guys, something that really, and I got to talk about this because this is the big point here, right? Now, one of the things that blew my mind was when some meme coin projects would say, we have 300,000 holders, and you look on chain and you see the wallets, and a lot of them hold like less than fucking $25 in the crypto, which I'm not bag shaming here, but if it's on the Ethereum blockchain, which a lot of these tokens were, it's pretty much dust because the cost of swapping them in some cases is going to be more than what you have in the wallet, right? Most tokens are top heavy, like ridiculously top heavy. That's just how it is. That's just how it is in the cryptocurrency space, right? Successful ones, right? So that is a fact. That's not an opinion. That's a fact, right? SHIB, Doge, Brett, all applies. You can hate on greatness or you can bet on it. Many call Doge a scam and it skyrocketed. True. Many called Pepe a scam and it skyrocketed. True. Even when Pepe devs, one of the devs dumped $13 million, Pepe was down into $385 million market cap size. Pauly created Pork flipped Pepe. Pepe hit a $4.2 billion market cap size. I mean, in what, February, right? And many will call Brett and future successful coin scams as they skyrocket. That's the game. Don't hate it. Just get good at playing it. 150,000 holders strong. Nobody can stop this giant cycle. And you can see the statistics on SHIB and Doge, right? You can see the total addresses, right? The top 10 holders hold 62%. Doge, top 10 holders hold 50%. Top 20, 57. So they are top heavy. These tokens are top heavy. Okay. So then he says, if Brett is a scam, by the way, why does that make these other coins that are doing extremely poor? Oh, why does that make these other coins that are doing extremely poorly? What does that make? Okay. When funny people point their finger and call something a scam, yes, that scam is far more successful than them. So that must make them mega scams. And that's been the point, right? In the cryptocurrency space, a lot of people are so quick to call something a scam if it's dumping or if you bought at a certain place and it's dumping, right? And so here was my issue with Satama and why I was so vocal against Satama. Because remember, Satama made people, it hit a $7 billion market cap size. That's batshit crazy. It made people insanely wealthy. I know them, right? I wish I got that much, but they made them insanely wealthy, right? My issue with the Satama devs is lying about their past, what they were in the past and what they were going to do for the space and how groundbreaking revolutionary it was. Now, that fooled people in the meme coin space, right? Satama came out with a swap. We're going to put the swap out there. It's going to be better than Uniswap and yada, 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 whatever. But if you were not in just the meme coin space and you understood about the entire cryptocurrency space as a whole, you understand that Satamask was never going to be special, ever. And I started off in the meme coin space, so I didn't know what I didn't know. And so I followed that narrative. I was like, oh, it's going to be great. But then you look at Uniswap and every other fucking decentralized exchange out there, even with apps, and you realize it's not that special, but people who are low informed, right, easily manipulated, like I was at first, then I decided to step outside my boundaries and learn, which a lot of people didn't. A lot of people are still stuck in that same fucking mindset. They don't want to expand. They don't want to look at cryptocurrency as a whole. They just want to stay in the shitcoin space. And when you do that, you get fed so many lies and you don't understand what's right from wrong, right? But what turned me against Satama devs is the fact they lied about their past with some criminal histories, right? They lied about the fucking impact that this product would have on the space, you know, claiming to be some cryptocurrency experts, and they never really delivered a product. And they all left. They all pulled a bunch of money. They were selling tokens when they told us they weren't selling. They were lying to us, right? They were lying. They were saying something and lying, right? And not doing that. So that's my issue with the Satama devs, right? Okay, so that's his point. Crash also said, I shared Brett at a $2 million market cap size. It went up to $850 million. Crash shared Brett at $200 million, at $2 million. If you got into Brett at $2 million for like an ETH and you didn't sell anything or maybe took profit, I mean, you're making money. Is that a scam when people are making money on the way up, right? When you call it like that. Okay. And it's going to billions. Honored so many people that honor that so many people can say that they have life-changing amounts. It's if given true, 400x plus entry is everyone to everyone is scamming. More people need to start scamming because this has been nothing short of spectacular. And I'm truly so happy for everyone. That's true, right? Caesar says this, right? See, this is Caesar's point. Look, I know them both. I spoke with them both. Caesar, a little more I've spoken with, right? He says the 80% was never revealed by them until they got found out. So Caesar's saying that these guys bought up 80% of the supply before anybody else could. And we'll go over to some fucking deep dive they have down here. They all acted like their first buys came at higher market caps when they were actually much earlier right at launch. And if you watch how the products Poe, Your Pop, Henoch, and that crew get, and you realize that Brett does not have, in fact, have a strong floor. These guys cheat every product they are involved in. The proof is all around. Ask around these guys, get 50 to 80% on every coin, and how most of them go to shit. So these guys are saying, right, that Your Pop, Henoch, and other people, right, they promote cryptos and they dump all to hell. When was the last time? And look at some of that's probably true, right? They dump a lot of the tokens, right? People, take profits and whatnot. And he's saying that they don't have a strong floor. All the sales from Brett are coming from this news, right? The negative publicity. A lot of people they're reading this stuff or they're selling, which you could do what you want. I don't give a fuck what you do with your own money. Do what you want. It's your money, you know? Feel empowered to do what the fuck you want. A lot of this volume is coming from people selling. Is this coming from Crash selling and his boys selling and stuff like that? If this is true, doesn't look like it. What my thing is, what motivation do these guys have to not sell before like a 500 million? Which meme coins have they promoted that actually got this high? Why would, if that's their MO, if that's what they're doing, if this wasn't something that's probably different and great and has a good narrative, why would it get so high of a market cap size before they start dumping? Why is this the only time it's dumping? If they would have cheated like they were supposed to be cheating, right? All of it, right? Then why would it get this high? And can you even expect anyone, and I never do this, to just hold the bag all the way up to the top? No, I expect you to take profits all the way down. I mean, all the way up. I think that's the way you should do it. Take profits, pay yourself, look out for number one in the space. I think you're number one, right? People pay attention to your own bags. You have debts, you have fucking things to pay. But I never hold based on what anybody's saying. I hold based on what I see and if the narrative makes sense to me. Because in this meme coin space, I've learned that you cannot trust anybody. You just really can't. You think you know somebody, but you don't. They're not your neighbor. You didn't grow up with them. They didn't babysit your children. They didn't fuck your wife. You know what I mean? Probably not your friend if they do that, right? But still, you know, you don't know these people and you shouldn't act like you know these people. And that's how you get wrecked, and you act like you know these people. So I pay attention to my own bag, right? Okay. So he's saying that, right? And then Rex says, I'm convinced that people just don't understand how successful execution works in the space. Any top meme coin has a massive percentage of supply control for the top holders. That's true. Doge and SHIB from the last bull market still have such a large percentage to the top 50 holders. You need to understand this or you're not going to make it. So, okay, your pop is a big SHIB person, right? You got to imagine he holds a ton of SHIB, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's the biggest SHIB influencer in the space, you know? Okay. And then Caesar says, you are a moron. Successful execution. You shield 100 coins a week on your failed TikTok and have no idea what makes a good project. That's why you were a no-name this whole time and come to the bull acting like you know something. Doge and Shiba supply wasn't sniped to death on launch and held throughout. It took many community takeovers and new leaders to get it done. Do some studying on relevant info instead of painting charts like you know something. Study this guy's TikTok. Realize his charts are stupid fucking crook. So pretty much Caesar's calling this guy stupid. Right? He's only successful because he's making money on some meme coins, but most of the things he's shilling, right? And I'm going to just block you forever. Yeah, and because you don't know how to fucking chill out. Most people in the crypto space, their calls are wrong, right? Wrong. Nobody talks about their losses because no one cares about the fucking losses. They always talk about their winners. Now, a lot of people are paid to shield things. Obviously, like I said, I've been paid to do Brett content and other content in the space. But I mean, the facts are the facts. If there's something shitty, I'm going to talk about. I don't give a shit. I ain't got no boss, right? I don't give a fuck, right? This guy has all his losses on. If you went back to every meme coin that anybody has shield, especially Caesar, right? Caesar, I know you got some meme coins that are not doing the best, right? There's some stuff that you called too that's bad. You'll see that a lot of people lose, right? You know, a lot of people don't win. A lot of people lose. Most people lose in this space with some, right? The point is that a lot of the people, a lot of these meme coins have a lot, they're top heavy, right? Now, sniping is a popular thing in the cryptocurrency space, right? A lot of people, they'll launch a token and before anybody else can buy it, they will snipe the launch. Now, what are their intentions? Are their intentions two things, right? Their intentions are two things. Is it to dump on everybody's head? And if yes, when? Or is it to hold a strong ground floor? What is it? Right? What is it? Because the chart's been good. The chart's been like great. Have they been dumping? Or is all this dumping coming from the news and people are losing faith in Brett? That's the question you got to ask yourself, right? Are they holding the ground floor? Because a lot of cryptocurrency products have a lot of big investors that hold the ground floor because the retail is going to pump and dump and whatnot, right? Because it's really about those first people that hold most of the supply. What are they going to do? When are they going to dump? Are they going to dump at a $100 million market cap? Because let me tell you something. In this cryptocurrency space, if you're betting on a fucking meme coin, you think I would hold to a $600 million market cap? Hell no. I'm cheating, baby. But they have held. They could have dumped at 100 million. They could have dumped at 200 million, 300, 400, 500. What I'm saying is, what are they waiting for? $1 billion? And if they're waiting for $1 billion, are they going to dump all at once? My thing is like, this is kind of like, calling pretty much telling this guy he only got popular because a couple of good plays and a lot of things he shilled on TikTok aren't legit. Not sure if that's the right argument, right? But this is an interesting thread. So this thread talks about this is a thread about how Brett was not actually a fair launch and insiders were holding 81% of the supply before most people could buy. Now, is the narrative, were they telling people, in fact, this is a fair launch? We all bought when everybody could buy. Because if you're saying that and you're not doing that, that's a problem because you're lying now. Why are you lying? Why do you need to? My thing is, look at, you don't need to, if you have a strong group of investors that are bullish on a project, right? And they're going to hold the ground floor. Why lie about that? Just be open about it because something like this could happen, right? So is that the narrative, right? That they're lying about it. And if so, why are they lying about it? Because my thing is, like, if you have a good bunch of investors, like, I want a cryptocurrency product that has a few people that hold a lot of the supply that are not going to sell. Because we've seen products that they say they're going to do that, but they end up selling once they hit certain market cap sizes. But if you're telling people, oh, no, we didn't do that, or that never happened, well, that's interesting, right? Because that means you're lying. Why would you need to lie, right? So interesting argument. Now check this out. People like Invest with Rex made nearly 1,600 ETH for tokens, and they got for marketing that were bought during the whitelisted phase, right? Okay, so he talks about it and whatnot, right? Invest with Rex. Yesterday, Maxi pointed out that when Brett launched, there was a short amount of time where only whitelisted wallets could buy. I looked more into it, and I found that the whitelisted addresses were passed in the constructor when the contracts were created. Now, I want to have Skywalker look at this, right? But you can see that when products are launched, there is a period of time where they can make it so only some wallets can snipe it, right? A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that in that space, right? They snipe it, right? And then they end up selling it and whatnot after there's a pump. I mean, we've seen that with a lot. I think Dog had that, right? That Dog Ethereum meme coin that really had a lot of potential in this space, but the main developer, right? He didn't wait till 100 million. He waited till like 4 million and started dumping everything and made like 1,600 ETH or something crazy like that, right? Dumping on the community after he said he didn't do that, right? So a lot of people do that. Where's it at? You can see all the whitelisted wallets by looking at the end of the transaction data. When Brett was deployed, there were 139 whitelisted wallets altogether. 108 of them bought during the whitelisted period, right? So I took the time to map out every transaction made by the whitelisted wallets before trading went public, and the results are insane. Over 81% of the supply was held by these wallets before anyone else could buy. Check out these transactions here. So pretty much 81% of the supply was bought, sniped before anybody else, before it's open to the public. Now, that's not a fair launch, right? That's not a fair launch. So he talks about this guy. Invest with Rex is a TikToker that almost exclusively shills coins he is paid to do, which if you're a paid influencer, that's what you do, right? He shills them both on his TikTok and his Telegram channel too. Whitelisted wallets sent nearly 2% of the supply to Rex. He began dispersing it to fresh wallets before selling and sending the ETH back to the wallets that received all of the bread. I created a diagram to where you can see all the transaction here. So pretty much he's accusing this guy of cheating all his bread. Now, did that destroy the product at launch? Obviously it didn't, right? Okay, I found his wallet of a profit screenshot from some of the coins he was shilling. While he blocked out the token amount, he didn't block out the sell value or the conversion rate. I simply did the conversions, found the wallets. So he's pretty much, this is the way he connected the wallets, right? And I've done this before with Satama wallets, right? All of his wallets lead to MEXC deposits here. You can be sure that this is because his main wallet sent funds here, right? You can see all the different ones and stuff like that. Which is funny, Rex's DJI wallet, which is absolutely hilarious. His MEXC address helped me find that he received large amounts of tokens to shill many coins, so he's a paid shiller, right? Obviously, he's a paid shiller. I mean, this stuff is. I called this Telegram out today. Turn it off. What you should take from this: don't believe everything you see. While there are plenty of people who actually can win in meme coins by scanning contracts all day and sniping, most people you see flexing insane wins are insiders or people who want to dump on you. So I've always talked about that, right? A lot of people don't talk about their losses. Don't let FOMO get to you and make irrational decisions. Stay in your own lane and trust what you see on chain, not what you hear on Twitter. Move at your own pace. Also, drop a follow. So the question is, what does it mean to you, right? If obviously these guys dumped, right? Obviously some of these guys dumped, but has Crash dumped, and has he dumped in other wallets? What do you think is more? What do you think is more valuable to you? Crash Shield Brett at a $2 million market cap. And the truth is, a lot of people got in at $2 million, and it's been pumping ever since. And he's been doing nothing but being a champion of this project. And keep in mind that this is not the only project that crashes. He's talking about a ton of projects, not just Brett, Redo, right? Litecoin he's buying, and many Ponke and many other cryptocurrencies. It's not just Brett, right? So does it matter to you? You know, that's a question to you. Does it matter that these guys bought up 81% of the supply in the beginning, right? If all that's accurate information, and the chart hasn't dumped because obviously the guys haven't cheated all their tokens and those sorts of things. Some people have, right? Paid shills who got paid to promote something, sold their tokens, which happens all the time. If I get paid like that, I'm going to sell a lot of my tokens. It's just, you should do that, right? And has Crash, you know, with his public wallet sold. Let me tell you something. In the meme coin space, I've seen so many products come and go. I am not holding anything to $500 million. You know what I mean? I'm just not, without taking a large amount of profits, because I know what happens in this space, because there's going to be next SHIBs. There's going to be the next, you know, PEPEs and those sorts of things, but they're the exception and not the rule. And most cryptos are not like that, right? So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that's a big deal? Right? Is it a nothing burger? And Caesar, right? How many cryptos has he called that didn't do well? Like, what are the percentages of that? You know, I don't know. You know, Caesar calls. I know he has a Telegram and those sorts of things. You know, he has an AMA with, you know, this one called Pola on Base. Is this going to be a successful product that the developers don't cheat on people? You know, he has Read Them All. Is that going to be a product that's successful? It looks pretty decent, right? So all the cryptos, Brit, right, a spinoff of Brett he's promoting. It's like, literally, this is people in the cryptocurrency space calling each other scammers. It's literally this, you know? You know? He's telling people he's holding until the billions, but probably dumping in other wallets. But probably. But do we know that? Or is that just but probably? Because the Rex guy we can prove, right? But probably. His public wallet was like $6 million. Well, now it's $4 million, right? To me, it doesn't matter. I don't think it's a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's what you see happen in the space every day. You know what I mean? And if you got in at $2 million market cap size when he shielded around, maybe a month after he shielded 100 million or something, and you're making money from it, you're probably not upset either. If it was something that was really bad, right? And it was wrecking a lot of people and super malicious, right? I would call it out. If it was clear, I would call it out. But it's just not that serious. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that serious. Now, we had something similar happen with Myro, right? Myro had this big FUD from like 300 million, went down to like 50 million, and ended up recovering massively, right? So, just my opinion. And look, I have a lot of Brett, you know, if it dumps, it dumps, you know, whatever. Just saying, you know, is it a huge deal? You know what I'm all? You know what I mean? And I mean, let me see. They're on Kabosu, because I share this at low market caps when the team is trustworthy enough to. I don't pre-pump ever. We also had AMA with them about their okay. Kabosu. What is this? Kabosu on WETH. When was this launched? Let's see. What number 8? Price 0091. Kabosu the dog. Okay, it's a cute little one, right? Is this it? I know this can't be it, right? Let's see. Because if you go through Caesar's history of like meme coins that he's talked about or shilled and stuff like that, that dumped on, that literally just rugged or like slow rugged or had a nice pump and dump, it's like, is that better than Brett? Is it better because people got in and sniped before anybody else could, but it still pumped and ran to it, you know, an $800 million market cap? Is it better than Brett? You know? I mean, to me, it's like, you're a scammer, but it's like, okay, well, We're talking about other projects. My thing is like, look at most meme coins in this space are here for a good time. The vast majority, right? If the developers are out there straight lying about things they're going to do and things they're not doing, and you see the chart going down and they're not delivering and stuff like that, and they're making excuses for why the chart's going down, that's when you want to leave, right? But to me, this is like a huge nothing. And I like Caesar, but to me, it's just like, dude, go back in your history and we'll see, right? And he's calling out Zach XBT. Shit. He's calling out Zach XBT. You know what I mean? It's like, I think it's a huge nothing burger. You know what I mean? Sorry, Caesar. You know what I mean? I got to side with Crash on this one. You know, maybe there were some people that got in early, but the truth is this motherfucker has a public wallet and is not only Shield, just Brett. It's been many other. Is he involved with every single crypto he talks about? No, he's winning. He's making people win. The reason why, if you go to his channel, right? And I'm not fucking cockfighting here. I'm fucking going through the facts, right? If you go to his channel and you watch his shit, I mean, he has so many views and whatnot. His oldest videos 3 years ago, right? You know, people watch because of his technical analysis shit on like Bobo and yeah, obviously Brett and other meme coins in the space, like talks about Litecoin and then Punke and then many other meme coins. It's like, it's not just that. So, you know, I just think that, yeah, I mean, I think that the FUD against is, like I said, if it was something serious and noticeable, I'd call it out. But it's really a nothing burger. You're a scammer, but it's like, what are you promoting? You know, you know what I mean? So kind of crazy to me. And it doesn't matter who's promoting the cryptocurrency. It doesn't matter how much you believe in it. Look out for number one. Take your profits, your initial investment out. That's the way I do. You don't have to do it. It's not financial advice. I'm just a dumbass guy on the internet. But I'm just saying. Right. Okay. That's the Brett situation. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's have a conversation. Because this video, this channel, this stream's all about Brett. Give me 1 second. Let me make I gotta make a new thumbnail to update. You guys can watch me update. So let's do massive dip. Copy, paste, FUD. Do this. Boom, baby, thumbnail. Jay Smooth says, what do you think about this entire situation? You think we should hold or ditch Brett? That's up to you, man. What do you think, right? Just, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. I gave my opinion on it. You know what I mean? It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. It's ridiculous. You believe Crash or do you believe Caesar? Looking at all the evidence. Because some influencers that promoted Brett dumped, you know, and made a lot of money. If you get into a meme, if you promote a meme, for example, I've been a part of a lot of meme coins early, and a lot of them don't do shit, right, off the ground. Whether that's a market buy, whether that's tokens, doesn't matter. A lot of them don't do shit. But some that will do extremely well, and then you have a lot of money to take profits. Now, obviously, that guy who sold a lot, he would have been up way more if he would have held way more, right? Obviously, but he sold because he's been in the meme coin space, you know. Now, I've always known that there's a problem with people thinking they're fucking experts, quote unquote experts, when they just got lucky off of a few trades. But to me, when I look at Crash's work, and I'm just being objective, if people are doing technical analysis and they have a fucking horrible history of meme coin trading, I'm going to call them out. It's like, okay, you're just fucking lucky dude. But if it's repeated, I mean, you got to notice that, right? Give me 1 second. Let me fix some things here. So that's my 2 cents, you know, but I'm going to have a conversation with you guys. All right. Let's see what people are saying. It's a really big market cap already. Brett put me off. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to get into big market cap cryptos, and I understand, dude. Like, why get into a big market cap token when there's the upside's better? And every time I make like a video about SHIB or Doge, everyone always says the market cap is too high. The market cap is too high. So I get it. Because I have a lot of friends holding SHIB, and they're like, dude, is SHIB gonna make me rich? I'm like, well, how much do you have? And they're like, $100. I'm like, fuck no, it's not gonna make you rich. Why didn't you Jeet Brett at 600 milli? Because the reason why I haven't Jeeted a lot of my tokens, I don't owe anybody anything. I can sell whatever the fuck I want to sell, right? Because this is my vision of Brett. This is why I think it's going to be popular, right? Not because of Crash, not because of anybody else. Obviously, Crash is helping the success, and a lot of people are too, right? Why do I think Brett's going to be successful? And why do I think that a lot of people that probably would have sold and dumped the charts didn't sell? Because they see what I see. And what I see is, regardless of their track record, right? Why are they not selling? I see a meme coin that's on. Okay, so what did 2020 fucking 3 and 2024 show us? That there's alternatives to Ethereum, because the truth is a lot of people are tired for paying for ETH gas fees, fucking taxes and shit like that. PEPE was popular, but then we had Bonk on Solana, and we had Whiff, and then Solana went absolutely fucking batshit insane because you could trade tokens and they're super cheap. Coinbase is a layer 2 to Ethereum, right? It's a layer 2 solution. It's Coinbase's the number one trusted exchange anywhere, because it's an American company, has to deal with all the fucking fuck shit in the United States when it comes to regulations. They have to make sure they're legit. The number one exchange, in my opinion, in Coinbase, that's their layer 2. They're going to take care of it. And if you trade it on Base, it's fast, it's easy, it's cheap, right? And that's the same formula I have with Solana. Now, the problem with Solana is that the network gets way too congested, right? And we'll see how Base does when the network gets more and more volume. But I have a feeling that since it's Coinbase's layer 2, they're going to figure out how to make that shit scalable, right? The issue we have with Solana, right, and why I think that Solana meme coins are going to be good, but Solana needs to figure out the whole fucking network being down and not being able to trade for days sometimes on a decentralized exchange. You can trade using a bot and stuff like that sometimes, but it's just a pain in the ass to trade, and most people aren't gonna do that, right? Brett is the number one meme coin on the layer 2, and this is me talking facts. It's like the Bonk of the layer 2, right? Well, Bonk was to Solana, Brett is to Base. Meme coins are popular right now. Meme coins are hot. It's the number one meme coin on an exchange that has one of the best DeFi. I don't like it, but a lot of people use Coinbase Wallet. They're always talking about Brett. I'm telling you, like the connections that Brett has just by being on Coinbase's layer 2 is a big deal. So that's why I think it's bullish, because of all those facts, not because Crash told me. I think his theory on it, everything seems to line up, right? That's why I'm bullish on Brett, not because of anything else. Just because, oh, that makes sense, right? Coinbase is giving you updates in their fucking wallet. Oh, Brett moved up this day, or Brett moved up this today. Like, that's free advertisement. When the retail starts to get back into cryptocurrency, the truth is most people get into cryptocurrency because of meme coins, right? It's true. A lot of people, their first time they wet their whistle is because of meme coins. Everyone loves meme coins, right? They come into space because meme coins. Americans, what exchange are they going to be using? Coinbase. What wallet are they going to be using? Probably Coinbase wallet. What's the number one meme coin on the coin? Brett. And maybe a Coinbase listing is in the future, because that is Coinbase's number one. It's Base's number one meme coin, right? That's what I look at when I think the bullishness of Brett. That's what I'm looking at, not anything else, right? So, would Coinbase wallet be promoting Brett? It does. Yeah. Let me go down and read some of this. Brett is a scam. How is it a scam? Why did Brett take a dump? What is happening with Base? No. Brett's taking a dump because of all the news that's coming out. Can it survive it? Good tokens would. Because the Base chain is onboarding normies. Exactly. Bencoin dumping hard. I'm not surprised. That'll be a good video. Brother, you are going to get wrecked. I mean, hey, we'll see, right? The cube is going to cause seizures. You guys like the cube? You fuck with the cube? Hold on. I got some different settings. First of all, look at the fit, though. Look at that. All right. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. Hey, we'll see if it goes back. Hey, strong meme coins survive fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Strong meme coins survive it, right? We'll see. I'm just looking at the situation logically, I'm looking at the situation logically. That's what I'm doing. Lot of negative, lot of selling pressure. I mean, it's almost even, but a lot of selling pressure right now. Hey man, why is Brett liquidity so low? That's like that for like most meme coins that pump like that. Liquidity to market cap ratio is really low, Obviously on chain, right? I mean, what is SHIB's at? SHIB, $10 million in liquidity, $14 billion market cap size. Okay. Right. Obviously that's on chain, right? There's different ways to get liquidity and whatnot. What's another one with really low liquidity? What is Ponke's? $2 million liquidity, $68 million market cap size. Okay. What's Pepe's on chain? Right. Obviously, Pepe has a different like mechanism with the contract, right? $36 million in liquidity. It's pretty decent, right? But a $3.15 billion market cap size. Guys, it's not fucking new, Around 400K Dano. But a lot. The founder of Base literally promotes Brett. I mean, well, get ready streaming now every hour now. Get ready writing streaming every hour. It's on, baby. What did Coinbase is not going to say anything. Coinbase doesn't get into this kind of stuff. Look, you can FUD whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. But I'm just telling, like it is. Quack is fucking sucking. Quack is looking like ass right now, I think, right? I mean, I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but I mean, it's down 41%. Can you play this whole situation that isn't that bad? I actually take a look and I was really lost with a big FUD, but why did I actually look and couldn't come up with a concrete thought about it? Well, I went through the whole, like, you got to go back and watch the stream from the beginning, Luis. I saw Crow with a knife doing well. Yeah. Trizzy Trey, what's up, baby? Check out, man, shut your, how about you say good morning, my Negro? How about you say good morning, bro? Huh? How about that? Trizzy? How you doing, bro? Dude, Trizzy's been killing it, dude. Trizzy, why not make content, my dude? What's up with that, bro? Get your ass on there, bro. You got some winning plays, bro. I see you. Rodney, can you do a fake commercial break, bro? Please say Satama video or something and put a screen. We'll be back shortly. That's actually pretty funny. $81% of the insiders was scooped up at insider launch, a fair launch. You think your coin has a chance of a tier one? The research teams will pick this up undoubtedly. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. When one of the Pepe devs sold $13 million of the supply, did they get delisted from any exchanges? That's pretty fucking shady, right? When one of your developers, right, sells $13 fucking million and dips from the project, allegedly. We don't know if he left, but that's what they're telling us. Your docs dev. Don't you think that's pretty much bad publicity? Don't you think these tier one exchanges would delist them if it was that bad? Probably not. You know what exchanges care about? They care about volume. That's what exchanges care about. They don't give a shit. Some care more about their reputation than others, mainly Coinbase, right? Exchanges care about volume. Volume. Can you make them money? They want money. Do I like Toshi? This is what I'm saying, but insiders at launch means that sometime we'll get wrecked because these insiders have much more than available liquidity. Okay. What's the liquidity on SHIB? Okay, what? 9.16 million on chain, right? Let's go to their holders. Okay. Top holders of SHIB, that's not a fucking exchange, right here. 2%. $706 million. That's way more than liquidity. It's always like that. It's always like that. Meme coins are like that. It's not different, is what I'm saying. It's the same. It's the same. It's not different. And every meme coin you have, just because you own just because this guy owns $700 million, you think he can sell that shit? Absolutely not. And if you go down here, like the next page of holders, right? Of course, shit is listed on a ton of exchanges, but all these wallets, they cannot sell all that at once. You have to slowly sell over time. Yeah, Trizzy Trey make content. It's not new. This is like, to me, this is like, if you don't know the meme coin space, this is not some groundbreaking information. You know? I don't think Brett's a scam. Scam by what? In what measure? That he got sniped when it first launched? Before anybody else could buy? There's bots that'll beat your ass to any, market buy. Literally, if you use a Telegram bot, you know what I mean? Dude, if you don't get the fuck out of my chat spamming the wrinkle stuff, like I know you're on another account. It doesn't matter how much Liquidity Dex is anymore once it's listed on the big centralized exchange, because big whales would sell it on the centralized exchange and Binance in a few days. Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Javi, I don't want to put Javi on the spot here, but Javi, you've made some bread on some meme coins. You cannot sell all your tokens out. It takes a long time, and days sometimes, and pumps, if you have a huge bag, right? They're saying it got sniped, but it looks like it was whitelisted, right? Early buyer. So they were able to buy before anybody else. So that's the issue, right? If you're saying that didn't happen, and the on-chain says that happened, and the wallets are linked to the homies, that's bad. All right. But the fact is, is crash selling, right? Has it dumped for any other reason except for the fact that, there's big fear, uncertainty, and doubt coming today, I mean, hey, we'll see if it makes a recovery. Maybe a lot of people are looking at this like this is a good buying opportunity. Maybe a lot of people are like, I'm not going to touch that thing. You know what I mean? To me, it's just not that big of a deal. Now, it would have been a big deal if they sniped it, right? Or a lot of these guys held a lot of supply and talking about like, we're not selling, but we found out that all of them were selling like a lot. Now that's a fucking problem, because you're telling people you're not selling, right? That's a fucking problem. If we found out that Crash he had a bunch of wallets that we knew, right, that were for sure his, and we see him selling a bunch while saying he's not selling, it's a problem. Even though the whole time he's been making content, this shit's been flying since a $2 million market cap, Same thing happened with Myro FUD. I hold and it would pump back. I made 15x. I will hold my bread. Yeah, same thing did happen with Myro. Yeah. Why do you think Crash has one wallet? Why do you think he has more than one wallet? Do you think he has more than one wallet in Redo and Ponke and all the other fucking cryptos he has a lot of money in? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, who knows? That chart doesn't look bad. All my memes are worse. Yeah, I mean, but obviously the FUD's really hitting the mainstream today, And what is it? The pot calling the kettle black or some shit? What is that? What is that saying? What is that saying? It's like, if your Caesar calls, it's like, okay, dude, what about the products you promoted? Like, did those hit $600 million market caps? Or did they just fucking hit a couple million? A few people made money, saw your content later, and then it dumped, and then it's no longer to be found, I mean, this guy was literally talking about Brit, which Brit was doing some good numbers. But look at this token that he reposted, this dumped 40% over the last day. So what about this one? Does it matter because there's no insiders? Because if there's fucking insiders, right? If there's inside, I wish there were insiders on this one that didn't let this chart dump like that. I don't give a shit. If I'm holding Brit, do I give a shit about insiders if my chart is pumping? I don't. Right? But tell me this, why did they promote a scam? Trizzy Trey, how many fucking tokens have you promoted that were questionable? A lot. How many have I? A lot. How many has Caesar? A lot. A lot. Are they clear scams? I don't know. Can you get into the head of the developer that says, we're going to get all this utility to the market? Yeah, it just didn't work out. Do you know that? I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's a very interesting situation. I'm just saying, you know. Give me a second. You know, I'm telling you, this is literally everyone in the cryptocurrency space right now. I want a transparent space without a lot of scams. It's fucking me, dude. Come here, children, gather around. This is not a transparent space. This is not a transparent space. What? It's just not. Why is it not? And I'm not dropping my price for marketing. Absolutely not. If you go to the live new pairs, this is just on the base chain, right? Look at 40 seconds ago, Pups was made. A minute ago, Meow Hamid was Mohammed, but Meow Hamid, right? Nope. Pingu, another Pingu, Pepe, cool. If you go back far enough, these are all minus 100s or zeros or honeypots. The vast majority are scams. And this is why I say, no matter what, who's promoting any, doesn't matter. Use it as a way to do research, but you need to learn that the only way, in my opinion, to exist in this space is to look out for number one. If you get into a fucking meme coin and you make some money, for the love of God, pay yourself. Doesn't matter. Maybe you get in, you pull your profit out, you made 2x. Great. You put $1,000 in, you make 2,000. Like, fuck yeah, I made some money. And then maybe, right? Maybe that shit goes, it's the next ship, and you miss out on life-changing money. That's gonna happen. But the vast majority of the time, as you can see right here, the vast majority, you lucked out on not getting scammed, right? Or not getting rugged. Do your own research, even on Tinder. Would you date a man? Nope. Do your own research, people. Yeah, exactly. Come on, tell him, Bernie. I'm just saying. I don't like Brett 2.0. I checked it out already. Chad, thank you so much for calling me a Chad, though. I'm more of a Tyrone, though. Have Tyrone, have Chad, you know? I'm saying, you know? Transparency doesn't, let me tell you guys, if you fucking knew the shit that goes on behind the scenes with some of these, you see these fucking spaces that these big channels have that make these posts, that have all these posts about like these big YouTube channels. They're all botted. They're if I wanted 100,000 subscribers, I can get 100,000 subscribers in fucking 30 days. And let me tell you something, a lot of people do that. You see them with like 500 views on a video. You see them with like 200 views on the video and they have 100,000 or 200,000 subscribers. Get the fuck out of here. You see these Twitter live spaces, right? That have thousands of viewers in there. Or you see these posts that have thousands of views and you look at the comments and they're all like general bot comments, right? You see these videos that they come out, you know, in 2 minutes with 0 views and 2 minutes later they have 24,000 views. This space is manipulated. Even the big people, the bigger channels do that. They all fucking do that. They make tokens. They say one thing, they do another, right? They fucking get in there. They snipe it every fucking time. They snipe it. I'm telling you guys, it's all fake. Okay. A lot of it's fake. That's why look at crypto's a place to make money. Meme coins. I'm talking specifically. I'm talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum and stuff like that. Meme coins a good place to make money, but you have to have some self-control and look out for number one. And that's you, right? You can't be believing everything. You go into a Twitter live space off some fucker who has 1 million followers over on X. Look at their engagement. They got 400 likes and they have 1 million followers. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense because I don't have 1 million followers. I could have 1 million followers tomorrow. I don't do that shit because why? Why? You know, why? I'm telling you, man, just fucking, you know, pay attention. If they have like 100,000 followers, they get like 2,000 likes on a post or 1,000. That is good. That's legit. But if you see somebody with like 500,000, a million fucking followers, and they have like 400 likes, that's bad. Look at the YouTube videos. Look at the comments. You see a video on a meme coin that's pumping, has 50,000 views. You look at the comments, there's 10 comments, and they're all like, "Thanks for helping me with crypto. Thanks for helping me with crypto," and like a weird number of likes that doesn't make any sense, right? Just you got to pay attention to those sorts of things. It's crazy out there. It's crazy, you know. Oh, Crash just tweeted. He says Brett could dip 90% and it would still look better than any of the products they are trying to FUD. And that's to FUD it. That's the funny thing. When Brett gets through this coordinated attack, it will be completely unstoppable. None of this information is new. It's all on chain and can be seen from the absolute beginning. So only the true believers will be left for the run to billions. We will see you there this cycle. I mean, you know, so. I mean, yeah. Come on, you know. Like I'll use Crash and I'll use a few people as an example. Crash, for example. To go back a little bit, he has 100,000 followers. He posts something 12 hours ago. It has 101,000 views with almost 1,000 likes. That's legit engagement. That's legit, right? All these, you can tell his engagement's legit. It makes sense, right? Another one of my boys in the space who's not as Crash is popping right now. Crash is popping right now. But another one of my boys in the space, Jake Egan, right? I mean, Crash is not really my boy. I don't know him like that. But Jake, right? 257,000 followers. Let's go back like 12 hours with it for Jake. 24,000 views. 16,000 views. So, you know, he has really good views because his engagement's real. He doesn't have to buy him and bot and stuff like that. Look at stuff like that. Let's go to damn, I don't want to put anybody on blast right now because some motherfuckers on blast. You know what I mean? But go to some cryptocurrency pages that have 1 million followers. Look at their views and likes. Does it make fucking sense? No, it don't make no goddamn sense. You know? But no one pays attention to that shit. Rodney, my female likes men with dad. Okay, any woman that says she likes a man with a dead bod, it's damn fucking lying. Because if The Rock Johnson showed up to her door, ripped his shit, she'd be like, "Oh my fucking god!" You don't think she creams her pants when she looks at The Rock? Side story, you know. Yeah, I'm on a sick one this morning because these motherfuckers are actually fucking taking the shortcut. But it doesn't matter. I mean, do what you want to do. My thing is like, I'd rather build organically because that makes the most sense, right? That makes the most sense. Jake is not botted, dude. Jake does not bot his stuff. Dude, Jake literally every morning schedules a tweet for 1 hour every hour, or sometimes every 30 minutes. That's engagement farming. You know what I mean? I've gained like 40,000 followers over the last, like, I don't know, year because doing the same thing. And I don't bot anything. No one bots anything. You think Jake bots his content? So one of the downfalls, right, of not posting, getting on the algorithm, right? And I'll show the opposite here of Jake Giggins. Look at Jake Giggins' YouTube channel. It's not really getting that many views. Why wouldn't he bot this? Because he hasn't really been posting too much recently. So when you leave the algorithm forgets you. He's never left the X algorithm, right? So YouTube is not getting that many views on a lot of his videos. Why wouldn't he just bot all of these? He doesn't bot. I just fucking told you to go look at the views. You know what I mean? You know, look at what people are looking at, you know? But I have a dad bod. I'm even more insecure now. Go work out. Spit the facts, Rodney. I love it when you expose the system. I'm just saying what's real. I mean, I think as influencers, I think a lot of people know, but they're too scared to say. I don't give a. This is why I don't have a fucking boss. This is why I don't like bosses, and this is why I can't really work with people well, because like I've worked with like products before in the past, and like, don't give me no fuck shit. You know, like one project I worked with, you know, I sold a bunch when the chart was pumping because it was down bad, and the dev got all mad at me. He's like, "Why are you selling tokens?" And it wasn't even that much. I'm like, if you don't get your dumb ass out of my DMs, you know what I mean? It's like, Let me cook. You want a fucking video? You want some tweets? That's the fucking deal. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of my DMs telling me why am I selling when your fucking crooked ass is gonna sell eventually too. You know what I mean? You can, of course, respect the charts, right? But I'm gonna do what I want to do. Is my tokens. Get the fuck out of here. You can't work with leaders because you're a Leo. I think that's exactly what it is. Paul, go back to the beginning of the stream. Everyone who wants to be pointed or told what to do in this space, you have to think for yourself. Exactly, bro. I'm telling you. I'm Rodney's bot. Jigs up, buddy. Dude, if I had bots, you think I'd only have 30,000 subscribers, bro? Dude, the amount of times, especially in the bear market when you're down bad and I'm streaming to like fucking 50 people, shout out to my OGs. Dude, you want a fucking bot. You just want to you want to take a shortcut. You want to buy subscriptions. You want to buy viewers. You know, you want to buy all that stuff because like, you don't want to like, it's like as like a content creator, like this is my life, dude. Look at my fucking little gay ass studio, dude. Look at this shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is my life. This is not a fucking part-time job. I love this talking to you guys, you know? So like in the bear market, when like there's no money coming in, right? You're using your investments to pay for things, right? And your views are low. You know what you want to, because all the people that are doing paid promotion, they're paying other people with more views. You know what you want to do? You want to buy subscribers. You want to buy followers. You want to buy views because it helps you get money, right? And it's not that expensive to buy. You could spend a rack and get a ton of viewers, right? And followers and stuff like that. So when I had abs, my wife told me I look gay. No, dude, trust me. Yeah, smash the like button. Thank you so much. Aren't you Army? I wonder how you were in basic. No, well, here's the thing. And I was in the National Guard. Think about that, and thank God I'm gone. That's just such a waste of time, in my opinion. But shout out to all the men and women who do that. You know, I'm just so like, I won't get into that. But if there are competent people that are leaders that I trust and believe in, then I'll follow like confident leaders, and it's my job to do that. I'll do that, right? That's different, right? Especially in like a life and death situation. But these fucking weird ass like meme coin devs trying to tell me like how to fucking run my business or what to do, like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like I know you're kind, bro. This is your 5th project probably, you know, and those sorts of things. But yeah, I'm a little hard-headed. I got in trouble for that a lot, you know. I appreciate you, Goblin Fart. I know I saw you, bro. Don't talk about your bot like that. I'll wreck you right now. Pull the stream down. Roddy, you done really well going back. I have old screenshots of you looking like a homeless bum to do this. Well done, bro. Smash the like button. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bully Ball. Appreciate that. I'm serious. She told me. Dude, women like guys who are in shape. Maybe they're insecure about themselves and they don't want you to get in shape because they're not in shape, you know? They like guys with abs. You should never like sacrifice your fitness because you think that's what they want. They do not. You know, they do not. Look at all the guys they see they see Brad Pitt fucking shredded, you know, they see fucking The Rock, the guy, Jason Momoa. They want to be dicked down by those guys. Be that guy. Be that guy. I never had abs. Shut your skinny African ass up, bro. You got it. You're born with abs, bro. Ronnie was a National Guard at Dollar General. That's true. You should be running Mara on the fall show, not him. I'm not running that fucking show. I mean, they asked me to run a space. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tell them I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it, dude. My females call me handsome, bro. You came a long way, Brody, for real. I don't stop, bro. I'll take a little break, but those of us who watch you for the past 2.5 years pretty much know when you're truly bullish versus when you're trying to hype a project to exit liquidity. You're a pretty honest fellow. I mean, I got to make money. You know what I mean? So the thing I've stopped doing, and I don't think I've ever done this, is like, you need to buy this. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm presenting the project for you and looking at everything. So if you want to buy it, you can. And now you have a cute little video with my dumbass little black face to say, hey, this is what the product has to offer. You want to buy it or not? It's up to you. It's a promotion. It's good for the products because they get their product out there. And it's good for you guys because if you want to do research on it and you look up what the fuck is this project, then you could see it, right? I'm not telling you to buy anything, bro. Buy what the fuck you want to buy. I don't give a shit. Buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum. You know, see my little pillows. Thank you, Elliot. Appreciate you. Oh shit, who's this? Give me 1 second. I've been watching right since World War II. Even back then, he was telling people to take their profits and don't risk it. You can't. I'm telling you, bro. World War II, bro. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm done yapping. Huh? Should we go a little longer? What are we doing? What do I have to do? I think I want to make a full in-depth Brett video because it's interesting. Those nachos are allergies. What do you mean? Oh, my sniffles. I'm always sick, dude. I just went to a big festival with a bunch of people. Roddy, join the spaces that I believe is having today. When TA, I do not. I know Bernie. I'm not a TA guy, dude. Why are you always getting sniffles, bro? You work out and eat right. No, I've been actually pretty bad, dude. I got pretty fat. I'm almost 250, dude. I got pretty fat. I know I look different in some clothes, dude. If I take off my shirt, dude, it's a fucking chunky Dunkin' party. No, I'm not that big, but I'm a big guy. So like the weight looks good. I have a lot of muscle too, but I gained a lot of weight. Like when I was ripped, I was 217. So I got a lot of weight to lose, but I'm on my grind. So I have not been eating healthy. I've been eating like fucking bullshit. I'm on a 2-day diet of eating healthy, a two-day streak of eating healthy. You know? Well, because I still have a lot of muscle mass. Definitely those nachos at the festival. Appreciate you, Crypto's Finest. 1 glass of orange juice a day. I haven't been sick in 5 months. That's good, Nate. That's good, Nate. That's weird because you're in the military too, so you're around a bunch of sick motherfuckers too. You see the FBI warning against none? Yeah. So I saw that. So there was a warning, and I made a video about it, guys. If you're not following me on TikTok, or I put it on my on X, I make like a quick little, and these are getting a ton of views. Holy shit! About 10% today. So you guys want to check this out? I'm gonna go grab a little snack. Just watch this while I'm gone. Good morning, crypto fam. Let's get to the news that it's important to you today. First off, the market is down about 10% today, so the market's continuing to dump. Now, this could be the calm before the storm. Bitcoin currently sitting at $64,000, and a lot of this negative price action is coming from altcoins and, funnily enough, meme coins. Now, this was a pretty big story. So Consensus files a lawsuit against SEC and commissioners over Ether regulation. And pretty much what's going on is that there may be a lawsuit targeted towards the Ethereum Foundation. But back in 2018, they kind of declared Ethereum not a security, right? They put Bitcoin and Ethereum in the same category. So it'd be weird for them to flip and now call Ethereum a security. The next story is the fact that the FBI is warning Americans against using unregistered crypto money transmitting services. So pretty much this is anything that doesn't involve any sort of KYC. And let me tell you something, that's a lot of different things in this space. So, just look out for that. Could be FUD, could be a way to manipulate the market, but very interesting. Now, a lot of people think this is aimed at just mixers, like ways to hide your transactions and those sorts of things, but it seems like it's more of a sweeping thing. And the last piece of news talks about the fact that our last inflation report was pretty disappointing, and there may not be any rate cuts anytime soon. Now, obviously, inflation's getting sticky when you're printing and sending a bunch of money overseas to certain countries. We won't talk about that. Not sure if I could talk about that on TikTok, but obviously inflation's getting sticky. Now, is it tied? Is the cryptocurrency markets tied exactly to what's going on with the Federal Reserve? I think it is, and it isn't. Here's the thing. Now, this chart shows every previous Bitcoin super cycle, right? And you can see that we're pretty much on the same exact path, except things are different with institutions getting into cryptocurrency this year. Obviously, most notably BlackRock and the Bitcoin ETFs, but a lot of companies are getting behind blockchain technology and cryptocurrency in general. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is this more market manipulation, or are things just getting bad? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? No one's going to buy Brett 2.0.
Good morning, crypto fam. Let's get to the news that is important to you today.
The insider devs are not dumping. They're not dumping on anybody. That's the thing about Brett. Is like there's nobody dumping on people. You know. Let me see. Is Ben token dumping? Let's see. Is Ben token dumping? Let me see. Oh, Ben token's not dumping. Oh, it is kind of dumping. Well, no, not really. Not really. No one is going to buy Brett 2.0 straight up, no hesitation. Yeah, no, I don't want to buy Brett 2. No, what the fuck you want to buy Brett 2.0? I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but why would I buy Brett 2.0? PEPE 2.0 did well. Besides the 2.0s, I haven't heard of any 2.0s like doing well. Let's see. Crash made another tweet. It says, wait a minute. So all this FUD and yet Brett is only 47% from all-time high? Brett was built to succeed. The same reason people label bearish are why it's so bullish. We are going to so high this cycle when you can see the platform, how we perform in this worst times max FUD. Brett, Roost. Is this Roost too? So he's comparing them to Roost and stuff like that. Obviously, Brett's still dumping, so. Been at the 2021 throughout the whole shit show. Now I want to be swole. Get it, baby? Oh, you want to learn how to build muscle? Okay, here's the thing. Work out. Get your ass in the gym. That's it. Don't think about anything else except working out. Don't go on fucking YouTube. I mean, you can go on YouTube and look for a traditional bodybuilding workout, right? Where you do the same generic movements week after week, and your goal is to just increase the weight a little bit, right? Write it down. Do whatever you have to do to make sure you're increasing the weight a little bit, right? If you're new to the gym, you're going to build muscle. 3 times a week. Start with 3 times a week. You don't have to see. I think the reason why people quit so much is because they go all in, right? They go all in, and they don't know what they're doing, and they get confused because they have to do the diet, work out 5 times a week, this much protein intake, change their diet. It's like, don't worry about any of that. Keep your life exactly the same for now. Just focus on going to the gym 3 days a week, then 5 days a week. Then think about your nutrition, getting enough protein. Then that stuff works. Then sleeping enough, and all those sorts of things. So it's a bunch of different things, right? It's not just one thing. Has Crash sold anything? He has not. He has not. All right, we'll look up ski. We'll look up ski for you, bro. How about you reach into that marketing wall, bro? You know what I mean? I'll make you a full in-depth video. Ski mask, dog. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah, 22 million market cap, 600K in liquidity. I wish this had I said like 2 million in liquidity. That'd be good, but whatever. 20K holders, which is a lot, and a 1.4. It's a really good token. Mostly buys. What is this on? Base. Ski mask dog. I'll fuck with it. Here, I'll fucking follow and give you guys a fucking repost. Boom. I've lost 100 pounds twice. Yeah, you just gotta, just work out. Just work out, bro. Just get your ass in there. Dude, this is getting a lot of views. The breaking crypto news. You got to change up things eventually. No. So that's not true, Brad. The only thing you need to change up is how much weight you're lifting. You can try other workouts, but if you do the same split week after week and you progressively overload the weight, like you go from benching 100 pounds to 101 pounds to 105 pounds. Because remember, like you can't like increase a pound every week or you just lift infinite weights. You have to go slowly. Obviously, the higher it gets, the harder it is. That's how you grow. Progressive overload, right? Progressive overload. And if you're natural, you get to a point where you just can't build any more muscle. And year after year, the return on your workout investments lower and lower, but you still can build muscle. You don't have to change up things eventually. The only thing you do, that's right and wrong. The only thing you have to change up is progressive overload. I think the benefit to changing up different workouts is obviously hit different parts of the muscle depending on how advanced you are, and then not to get fucking bored. If you're always doing bench press instead of like barbell bench press instead of dumbbell bench press, like you're gonna get so bored of that shit, and obviously different, stuff like that. And muscle adds weight, so don't watch a scale. Yeah, you should be focused on inches and pictures. Like take pictures of your body week after week and see how your body looks. Now, if you're fucking fat as fuck, you need to lose weight, right? So control how much food you're eating, but just start getting in the gym because you don't want to do too much at once because huge lifestyle changes like that really fuck people up, right? If you get into it slowly, you know what I mean? You'll be all right. I will not be in a crypto space for Believe. I'm afraid of that ETH coins are dead. So far, I can't trade anything because of stupid gas fees. My wallet is so fucked. They're not. Inches off your waist. Inches off your waist, right? The shit that you can measure, right? Because obviously people say muscle weighs more than fat. It's like that doesn't make any fucking sense. But obviously, fat it's less like dense, right? Like obviously, like 50 pounds of muscle on a frame is going to look way different from 50 pounds of fat, right? So yeah, like me, I'm 250, but I don't look like a chungus because I have a lot of muscle mass. But if I didn't have any muscle mass, 250, I look like a straight chungy, right? I have bitch tits and everything, but I don't, It's not fat, it's high calorie. I hate all this fat acceptance shit, dude. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. But it's like people are too like, no one likes that. No one likes that. Like those girls that like say, oh my God, Lizzo's a queen. Lizzo. What if I told you, oh, you look like Lizzo. You remind me of Lizzo. You look just like her. That's a fucking insult. Oh, yes, queen. Okay, would you want to look like her? Ooh, nah. Ooh, no. Whoa. Let's not go there yet. You know what I mean? What's up, Edgar? How you doing, baby? Whoa. Ain't nobody buying Brit, bro. Y'all really gonna take fit advice from a guy who sits in front of a computer all day? Bitch! Don't make me pull up pictures of how I was a year ago, bro. Or 2 years ago, bro. Don't make me pull up pictures. I still got that muscle in there, man. That's got a lot of fat over me. Bro, this guy is a clown. Make your own research. You're dumb. Before listening to this guy and investing, he's where he's at from following the crowd. Nothing big. What the fuck does that even mean, you dingus? Is following the crowd bad? Following the crowd? Crypto YouTuber? How many people are crypto YouTubers? A very small amount. How many people are crypto YouTubers that are consistent through the years? A very small amount. Get the fuck out. Who the fuck is that guy? Is it 1999? You sound like you were born in 1999, you dingus. The blonde hair is the old you, famo. I was in some shape, bro. I still got the muscle mass under the fat. Trust me, I'll get there. Give me like 3 months. I'm straight dick skinning. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying the carnivore. I'm trying it. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a friend. It's a mutual friend between me and Jake. Let me tell you the story here. First of all, he makes insane content. He's one of my he's becoming a good friend. And I was at Coachella with Jake, right? And him and his girl are just in the most ridiculous shape. And it's not the shape he's in that makes me want to know, like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? It's his insane. This motherfucker works from sunset till sundown. And I have an energy problem. Like sometimes I run out of energy, right? And look at his content, dude. It's crazy. His name's, if you want to check him out, it's the Zog B Photo. He has 51,000 followers, and he's like, look at the shit he makes. These are his photos, but look at like some of the videos. Like it's and
I feel lost.
Lost? What do you mean?
I feel lost.
So what I notice about this guy, and obviously his personality trait's very conscientious. First of all, he's like shredded in fantastic shape, very good shape. Like it's just crazy, like all year round. But what I noticed when we were on a trip, like I was working some, but this motherfucker was getting up before everybody, going to sleep before anybody, just working, man, just grinding, right? And he on his company, right? And like, I mean, as a man, I'm like, what's your secret, bro? What you got going? And he's such a good dude. And he's like, well, you know, he's like, a lot of my diet has changed. And I've heard this whole like minimal carbs, high fat, high protein diets, you know, like kind of keto, but not really keto, you know? it's like no processed food, because keto is not just no processed food. Keto is just like nothing with carbs in it, right? And there's a lot of processed food you can eat. So I just talked to him and he's like, hey, he showed me his diet. He gave me a whole rundown of his diet. And I'm like, you know what? I've never really tried anything. I'm getting older and my energy is like, I don't know how to fix my energy. You know what I mean? Even when I eat like healthy for typical standards, like just watch my caloric intake and stuff. I ate a lot of processed foods and drink a lot of processed drinks and stuff like that. And he gave me his whole diet. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try something and I'm going to stick to it for 3 months and see what happens. You know, and obviously you still have to watch your calorie intake, right? So, I mean, if he has energy throughout the day and he's swearing on this and I see him, like I see it in his life. I see him, his physical form, which is fantastic. I see his business, which is killing it. His work is fantastic. I see him working from sunset for sunrise to sunset. Like to me, or till like fucking 12, to me, like that's people I listen to. I don't want to listen to some asshole on the internet who's telling me something. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is different. It's different for everyone, 100%. So I want to see. You're eating healthy at the wrong times. Time of day is important for what and when you eat. Yeah, but if I could just eat like whole natural foods all the time and you know, not worry about energy levels, like I want to do that, you know. I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, I see this is not some guy on the internet. This is not some guy I don't know. It's not some guy making a fucking video like, dude, you know how many fucking fitness influencers and stuff like that say one thing but do another? There's a lot of them out there. So I'm listening to a guy I know because I've heard about this guy and I've heard the energy levels, Joe Rogan and shit, but I can't believe everything. But I see a guy that I know who's killing it that follows this diet, right? Jake Gagan's another guy. Jake Gagan doesn't follow it to a T like he does. Jake Gagan sprinkles things in. But what I noticed about Jake when I hung out with Jake, because first of all, Jake and everybody else, like they're like high achievers. Like Jake, his brother, like they're just killing it in life. Like Jake's always working, making content, has a great physique and stuff like that. And every time I hung out with Jake, there was one thing that stood out to me because I grew up like a little hood rat, bro. We go out, we'll drink 40s and whatnot. Like we'll get shit canned on beer, and then we'll come home, eat a bunch of Mexican food, eat a bunch of McDonald's and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And so, what I noticed about Jake right away is that when we would go out and party, right? And we would come home and I'd be like, I'm gonna get a fucking burrito. Jake would go in the kitchen, eat fucking ground beef and avocado. And I would just look at his diet and yeah, Jake likes to drink, but he drinks like tequila. You know what I mean? He doesn't drink like a fuck ton of beer, like a lot of people. I'm like, oh, you know, yeah, I'm craving Mexican food. Nick, I'm always craving Mexican food, my guy. I'm low energy too. Got some labs done at the doctor. I had to start taking multivitamin because iron. Yeah. Or eat more meat. Pause. Is it true that 81% of the pre-sales have not been sold yet? It would logic to sell at around 10 million market cap. If they have that's what I'm saying. Right. But that never happened to Brad. If half did, that Brad would have had insane nuke, right? Yeah. That the thing is like that hasn't happened because they're holding, because they have high conviction in it. So even though like I've gotten like really ripped before, because like, I mean, I've showed you guys these pictures, like the first time I met Jake, I'll show you guys again. Like I've always gotten in really good shape at different points in my life, you know? First of all, you guys seen this video?
Click out on this shit, I'm about to click. I'm down to click out on you hoes and make a crime scene. I click the trigger on a stick like a high beam. And I was Benny Will when I was 19. She called my number, leave her hanging. She got clean. She got an Android, her messages is lime green. I search one name and end up seeing 20 teams. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen, Charlene, Pauline, Claudine.
Where you at? Where you at, Ben? Check out this combo though. Body. This guy is a world kickboxing champion. Some of the homies. Anywho, let's go back to. I mean, this is shape I was about a year ago. Pretty good. Completely zonked. Not high at all. You know what I mean? Pretty good shape. But right here's the best shape I've ever been in. First, look at the shape your man's in right there, bro. But like, this is the best shape I've ever been in right here. Wait, where's it at? Right here. This one. Don't we look like a gay couple? You know what I mean? Like a gay couple? You know what I mean? But look at the shape I'm in. And I got that way dieting like I traditionally do. And no, I don't take steroids or anything. People always say I take steroids. I don't fucking take steroids. I think I probably will when I'm like 45. You know what I mean? But that was the shape I was in like 2 summers ago when I met Jake, right? And I got that way, but like the way I did it, I just felt like super low energy, and I was eating enough calories and stuff like that. I just felt super low energy. Like, but I want to get that way and be able to work all day, because what I noticed is that when I was dieting and stuff, like, dude, my energy was so sapped. Like, I'd work a lot in the morning. And this is when like the FTX stuff happened. Like, I was just like taking like a lot of breaks, because right around 5 p.m., dude, I would just be fucking so zonked. You know what I mean? I'm like 217 right there, bro. 217 right there. So I can get back down there. It's not that hard, but it's hard, but it's simple, right? It's simple. Right? It's simple. It's simple, but not easy, if that makes sense. Can you imagine catching a fucking uppercut, bro? Maybe Boca, but I was losing weight at a normal pace, which is 1 pound a week, right? Which is 1 pound a week. I was losing weight at a simple pace. I calculated everything. I put my BMR and everything. And the thing about like losing weight is like you're gonna like feel like you're lacking the energy and stuff. You're gonna be lacking energy and stuff like that. I'm pretty good at counting my calories and stuff like that. Like, but I just want to get back in like really good shape. So I'm shooting for something like that again, like something like this. Like, I want to be in this shape. Like, I want to be in this shape. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shape I'm trying to be in. And I will. You don't look super watery either, or roundish like D-ball would do. No, absolutely not. No, because like only thing I was doing is just like, the thing is like, I've been working out forever. Like, this is a picture. This is me when I'm 21. I'm playing drum. I used to play drums for a band at the House of Blues. Look how shredded I am at 21. Now I'm like 200 pounds right there. You know what I mean? But like, that's how I was at 21, you know? And then this is when I used to fight back in Portland, right? Not that lean right there, but fairly lean. Like, what's another good one? This is like when I was 24, I think. No, excuse me, not 24, 28. You know, I'm 33 now, so I can get in good shape. This is me and the boys and the Merv. Look how shredded I look, bro. You know what I mean? Boy can look a little shreddy. Looking a little shreddy. So that's my goal. Can you imagine me and Jake just at a festival straight slinging dick? You know what I mean? All right. Which one am I? You know, that's before the beard though. I fuck with the beard though. I ain't getting rid of the beard. Beard ain't going nowhere. I can't like see my face without a beard no more. It's strange to me. And like, if you think you can't grow a beard, bro, look at, if I can grow a beard, anybody can, bro. You know what I mean? Look at that, boy. Hey, somebody tell me I ain't got no beard there, bro. This is the homies. Look at that lighting, bro. Look at Daddy Swole, bro. I'm gonna get out of here though. Let's talk beer and crypto. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, pretty much. So thanks a lot. I'm probably gonna stream tonight. So just hang out. We'll hang out tonight. I'm gonna make a full comprehensive video on Brett. So, all right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I don't play basketball, bro. I mean, I used to a lot, but I tore my ACL and I tore my ACL a few years ago, and I just got it repaired about a year and a half ago, and I'm just scared to tear it again, bro. It was patchy for a minute though, bro. I mean, it's still a little patchy, but like, there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? I've been doing the things I need to do though. But all right, guys, have a good one. Peace.